Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 Hi everyone! The week has passed and there are some interesting news to share with you. We're coming closer and closer to Kickstarter campaign every week, and there are a lot of things that needs to be done until launch. That is now only 1 month away. But anyway, without further ado, let's go to the main topic of this week. As the title of this video suggests, my main goal was to upload the game on Steam, so that I can test it and start sending keys to my close friends that will help me with the initial wave of testing. And I'm happy to tell you that after a few trials and errors, I was successful. What? Here you can see me running the game, and if I press Shift and Tab, I can see the Steam overlay and that I'm playing Mall Craze right now. Everything seems to be working just fine. The game is also already available for wishlist, so if you haven't done that already, you can do that with the link in the description. The fact that the game is now up and running on Steam made it possible for other people to play and test the game. As I said earlier, I sent a couple of keys to few of my friends and I was finally able to test the game on a different hardware than mine. The good news is, everything was working as it should. We were even able to test the game in 4K and HD resolution, and things stayed basically the same. After that, we ran a benchmark that was designed to test the game's performance while there's a large number of customers present in the game. The desired number of customers that the game should be able to support while running smoothly will be 400. Just for a reference, my PC is 7 years old. So, how is my PC holding up? 200 customers and we are still at 60 FPS. Great. 250 and we are starting to see the first FPS drops. At 400 customers, the game is running at mid-30s, averaging at 34, 35. In this case, the bottleneck is probably the CPU. While I'm zoomed in, I am back at 60 FPS. The CPU usage goes down while the GPU goes up. When I zoom out, the results are basically complete opposites. It looks like supporting 400 NPC characters, calculating their position and navigating them through the world is just too expensive for the CPU right now. A further optimization will definitely be needed right here. If you want to stay updated and see the game improve over time, hit the subscribe button. We are growing every single day. So let's hit that 100 subs milestone. With that, we'll be able to have a custom URL for the channel, instead of this monstrosity. So how did other people perform in this test? Well, unfortunately, not so good either. That was mainly because of the fact that both of them had slower computers than me. With Intel Pentium and GTX 650 Ti, we were able to achieve these numbers. While with the laptop with this configuration, we were able to achieve these numbers. And once again, just for reference, here are my numbers. Besides playing with the Steam and testing the game's performance, I also updated a couple of models and did some quality of life changes. Previously, I was only able to build one type of road, and that was a straight road. Obviously, the game needed more, so I started making additional models for curves and intersections. After maybe an hour, I was done and happy with the results. There was one problem though, and that was, if I wanted to add a building next to the road, I had to separately place a sidewalk as well, and in the long run, it made no sense basically to place these objects separately. So I went back to the drawing board and came up with this. The sidewalk and the road are now part of one object only. I even added a crosswalk and the traffic lights. And it wouldn't be a proper road without the cars. During my silent meditation over the game, I was able to discover this simple bug. After you place an object and then, when you try to move it, you are able to move your customers like this as well. Well, to be honest, I don't even want to get rid of this right now. I actually had a lot of fun when I first discovered it, and I think that it should stay in the game, at least for now.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Up to this point, whenever you selected an object, the object would get bigger, so that you knew you selected it as it is shown here. This solution was okay in the beginning when I was just prototyping, but obviously right now it's not a great solution at all. I decided to get rid of this, and instead, when you select an object right now, the object is outlined and highlighted with the line like in most of the RTS games. I can even change the color of the outline, so that's also something that I can utilize in the future. The last thing that I did this week is closely related to the road system, and that is that I updated the building model. Previously, the building model was highly stylized. Especially here, you can see the bricks on the sides and on the wall. On its own, the model is not that bad, but when I was adding more and more stuff into the game, the model was looking a bit off compared to other 3D models. This right here is the new model for the building. Yes, it is less stylized, but it looks more like your everyday modern building. All new additional building models will now be based on this one from now on. That will be all for this one. Before you go, just a little cool note. This video had so far the longest script with just over 1,000 words. If you want to see more videos like this, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if you prefer these longer videos over the shorter ones. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next time.